I can't believe that more people aren't aware of this and don't really see how it's actually destroying the game, and you should be freaking pissed off. Yo, everybody, it's your main man, Mighty Albert. Thank you once again for stopping on by this lovely Tuesday for another exciting video on the Mighty Albert channel. If this is your first time on the channel, please don't be afraid to smack the crap out of that like button and subscribe button and stick around because we come out with content just like this every single Tuesday. So without any further ado, let's jump right in. So I don't know if you ever heard of a game called World of Warcraft, right? That game, it's a pretty awesome game, or at least it was a good game, you know, before all the class action lawsuits, you know, before all of the sexual harassment allegations, you know, before all of the bad systems incorporated into the game, before all of the crappy microtransactions, okay, before the freaking WoW token, okay, I think you guys understand where I'm going with this. WoW used to be a really fun game, and you know what? It still is a pretty fun game despite everything that's going on, and arguably, it still is one of the greatest MMORPGs of all time. But there's one thing I feel that a lot of people overlook when they're analyzing why the game isn't the same as it used to be, you know, pre-Cataclysm even, or even pre-MOP, you know? Why is the game losing so much of its personality and its fun? And I've never really ever seen anybody talk about these two things. And I am saying two things, but at the same time, they go hand in hand with each other. So let's talk about it. So before we outright name the two issues that are plaguing World of Warcraft, I want to take a step back and look at other companies, okay? And no, we're not talking about Final Fantasy or Square Enix or New World or anything like that. We're gonna take a step back and we're gonna talk about a company everybody's heard of, even if you're not a gamer, like Nintendo or Sony. And what does Nintendo and Sony have in common? What do they both have in common? Well, they make great exclusive games, right? They have awesome IPs like The Legend of Zelda, Super Mario, God of War, and the Horizon series. So where are you getting at, Albert? Well, let's take it a step further. How many of you guys know about the Pokemon Company, right? The game that comes out exclusively on the Nintendo. If you know anything about Nintendo, and if you know anything about the Pokemon Company, you would know that they are super, super protective of their IP, right? As soon as someone leaks a little bit of their game, they knock it right off of the platform, okay? It gets ripped off, it gets blocked. They are wicked when it comes to protecting their IPs, and so is Sony to a lot of an extent. Okay, Albert, where are you getting at with this? Where I'm going with this is that the biggest problem I feel, in my opinion, that is plaguing World of Warcraft in 2022 are data mining websites. Websites like Icy Veins and Wowhead. Websites that leak patch content before we even know a freaking release date of the patch itself. Like, it really doesn't make any sense to me why Blizzard is okay with these websites literally ripping the data out of the patch notes and posting them online for you and me to read. And it's not like, oh, you have to really dig for this stuff. No, it's like, hey, this is what the new Arbiter looks like. Hey, this is where you get this mount. This is all the new bosses coming in the new raid. Blah, 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 blah. It makes no sense because literally, if any other IP from any other big major gaming company gets leaked out, it's taken down, dude. Okay, Nintendo will take that down. Capcom would take it down, right? Sony would take it down. Blizzard, why do you allow this to happen? And you can't even say, well, Albert, just don't look at it if you don't want to get spoiled. No, you have to, in a way, look at it if you want to be a good player, right? Because if you don't look at the patch notes, if you don't look at what's going to drop from where and what's going to drop from what and what's the best route to gear your character and to progress through the new system, you are at an actual competitive disadvantage from everybody else who plays the game. And that's why it freaking sucks, and that's why it needs to be taken down. I mean, you can take it a step further. It's not even stuff about the gameplay or how to get certain items. It's also about the story elements of the game. Why do we know the ending of the Shadowlands expansion before a patch date? That makes no sense to me. You literally know how the game ends before it even comes out. Why even play the game? Why even buy the game, right? Why even waste your time grinding through a stupid system called Cipher of the First Ones if you could literally read the entire cipher on Wowhead that is data mined, guys? That makes no sense. That's like you looking up online the ending of Breath of the Wild, or looking at the ending of Horizon Forbidden West, or looking up the ending and how to get every single item before the game is even announced or released. And that's why the second issue goes hand in hand with the first, and that is the PTR. Okay, guys, I really don't believe that us, the players, us, the consumers of the game, should test their new content for them so that we can all be spoiled and just learn everything and how to get everything in the test realm, so that when the actual game releases, we already know where to go and get the game. The PTR is literally an open book of here's the game before it releases, here's how to get everything, and yeah, go have fun when you actually do it for real. No! Do you guys even remember how it was like logging into the game and not knowing where the hell you were going or what the hell to do? You literally had the sense of adventure when you went into a new zone and you clicked on the texts of a freaking new quest and you actually had to read it and figure out where everything was, and it wasn't just lined up for you in bullet points on a freaking website. Me too. I remember going into my first raid for the first time and actually being a little nervous on, oh my god, dude, we're gonna fight a big boss, he's gonna drop some fat gear if I kill him, and it's gonna be amazing, and my buddies at school or my buddies online are gonna see me with my new shoulders and they're gonna be like, damn, dude, you got the new shoulders, like, holy crap. Yeah, man, it was cool. Or when you found a mount by accident for killing a rare mob that actually dropped something actually cool, and it wasn't told by anybody online where it was, but you heard it about some guy who was a neckbeard and he freaking found it by accident doing a stupid quest. That's how it was fun, guys, from hearing about rumors in game, word to mouth, you know. And I'm not saying that this stuff can't eventually be covered, okay, but at least wait until the freaking game or patch releases, and don't lie to yourself and say, come on, dude, it's not that bad, okay, because it's freaking bad, okay. You want to figure out what the cipher of the first one is? Look it up. There it is. You want to see actual cutscenes that are data mined of the new raid and the new cinematics for doing the quest progression through the new zone? Here it is. It's online. You want to freaking look up all the tier pieces and how each variant looks through data mining? Oh, there it is. You want to see what actually happens to the Arbiter? Oh, there it is. Oh, you want to freaking know about the boss mechanics and actually how to beat the boss before the freaking raid even comes out? Oh, here they are. What is the point of wasting your freaking time on exploring these new zones like the World of Warcraft devs say or want us to do, but we don't do it because it's already outlined for us worse than a freaking quest helper, okay? Oh, it's bad, okay? It's just as bad as deadly boss mods, as weak auras. It's bad, okay? We literally know the game before it comes out, and that is stupid. bit. We all need to stick together, especially in a time as grave as this, if we really want to see World of Warcraft be in a better state, okay? Because all these critiques, all of these opinions come from a very well and wholesome place, and that is just because we all want to see World of Warcraft be what it used to be and be even better. Because you know why we get pissed off? Because we know it can get better, guys. We know that this game can be fantastic and that we can sink hours into this game and log on a weekend with some snacks and some beverages and all have a great time again like we used to back in the day, okay? We always reminisce about back in the day, but I don't want to reminisce about back in the day anymore. I want to enjoy the game now. And I know plenty of people want to enjoy the game, whether they're playing it right now or not. Asmongold, Taliesin, Mr. GM, Akalon, all of them, all the people that talk about freaking World of Warcraft, they just want to see the game be great again. Bellular, all of them, guys, they love the game. They don't hate the game, okay? Because if they hated the game, they wouldn't keep critiquing it and trying to find ways that the WoW devs could make it a better game. So that's gonna do it for this week's video, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope that if you're watching this and you're playing World of Warcraft, that it really just kind of made you think about spoilers within the Warcraft universe, okay? And with MMOs in general, right? Should we be able to see the game before it comes out? Let me know what you think down in the comment section down below. Please don't be afraid to hit the like button if you liked the video. If you didn't like it, please give it a thumbs down. Subscribe if you loved the video. Thank you guys so much once again, and I will see you in next week's video. Peace!